Well, welcome to the Kellogg farm. This will be my 60th harvest coming up. So it's been a fun ride. And I've been in agribusiness all my life. And I'd like to see many more generations continue to go on with this. I hate to see any family farms sell their land. Okay, well, my name's Dennis Kellogg, and I'm 74 years old. Our address here is Ithaca, Michigan, and we're on the Kellogg farm, and it's been in our family for over 100 years. So my dad's name's on the barn, and he acquired the farm in 1936. And I acquired the farm in 2009. We have an abundance of what you would call food, but is it really good food? That takes a lot of luck to raise an animal like this. So, yep, I've enjoyed doing it. I've had them just about all my life, and the end's coming for me, but I certainly will support anybody that would like to do this.
Well, my name's Bob Thompson. I'm currently serving as the president of the Michigan Farmers Union. It's been quite an honor to be able to represent independent family farmers across Michigan over the last 10, 12 years now. And so the policies that we enact or try to enact through the Michigan Farmers Union are issues that I personally am affected by, and therefore it has a deeper meaning in some instances.
Former Secretary of Agriculture Earl Butz, who served under Presidents Nixon and Ford from 1971 to 1976, famously said to farmers, "Get big or get out." Since then, the size and number of big corporate farming operations have exploded, while independent farms have been driven out. Nowhere is this consolidation of the industry more apparent than the beef industry, where 4 corporations control the vast majority of the market.
Well, clearly, from a nationwide standpoint, to only have 4 companies control something as basic as your meat supply should be troubling. It's a national security interest, both internal and external, that really needs to be addressed and try to return to more regional and local food supply systems.
Consolidation in an industry, it equals higher prices for everybody. And so we've all lost. We've all lost.
Consolidation impacts the makeup of our rural communities and our food systems.
I think it's disheartening that the share of the food dollar that the production agriculture farmer, the independent family farmer, is still only getting about 14 cents of the food dollar as they were back in the early 80s. And that has to change in some way, or else we won't have rural communities. We've lost a lot of rural communities as it is.
The Farm Bill itself, well, it might mean survival if we're not too late. And sometimes I wonder that maybe we're certainly at the 11th hour. When you've got an industry, the meat industry, that will spend more on lobbying than our defense industries do, that tells you a lot, that that we have a special interest group that's there to protect their interests at the expense of anybody else.
At the federal level, the upcoming Farm Bill process provides an opportunity to level the playing field for independent farmers and address the corporate consolidation across our food system. The Farm Bill is a package of policies and funding that address food access, agriculture, and rural development.
Well, the package of bills and the programming that is called the Farm Bill is truly a national security issue. It's a food bill. There is somewhere over 80% of the Farm Bill expenditures are for supplemental nutrition programs, food stamps for the old timers in the crowd. It really is an opportunity to try to teach people every 5 years of just what it means to be combating hunger and having the opportunity here in this country to have the most abundant food in the world, the safest food in the world, the cheapest food in the world, despite what some people might think.
But getting back to what's important to this country, a very sound, workable food policy that works for everybody, not just for a few.
Corporate agriculture uses their money and influence to rig the Farm Bill so that it gives power to a few and leaves independent farmers struggling. This needs to change. For farmers like Dennis, federal action, like enforcing fair competition and better transparency, will help protect independent farmers and break up corporate monopolies. The Farm Bill can be a tool to help make this happen.
We need to literally break these big conglomerations up and get back to, again, a regional or a statewide system and try to move back to a local structure.
The Packers and Stockyards Act is one solution that will help farmers and ranchers challenge deceptive and unfair practices in the livestock industry.
Well, we're the grassroots guys. If we don't get up, grease up that farm equipment, and go out to that field, we're one harvest away from starvation. We need reserves. We need supply management policies so that we don't necessarily overproduce, but we don't want to underproduce either. And so there needs to be a balance there. And who better than to have the people that are actually out there doing the work to have their voice and get their opinions and talk to those folks. And so we want transparency is what we want to see in this thing. And then funding. If you're going to have some programs in the USDA, whether it be the Stockyards Act or any of the other government programs, we want to see that those are adequately funded. And so many times Congress always drops the ball on that. And we hope that maybe in each farm bill that comes around about every 5 years, every half decade, they write a new farm bill, and so many times it ends up just about like the old one was. And if the old one's not working, maybe we should make some changes.
Through the Farm Bill, Congress has the opportunity to fix some of the problems that independent farmers face, which in turn will help everyone who depends on our food systems.
We need to start at the beginning again. We need to define what's important. And what's important is adequate food for everybody, affordable food for everybody, and nutritional food for everybody. Also, it can't be controlled by just a few. This is a national policy that's being drawn up. It'll affect every man, woman, and child in this country. It'll affect generations, older generations, the current, and the future.